Okay, we're recording. So, hey everybody again, thank y'all for joining tonight. So I'm having technical difficulties, so we're gonna have to have a small PowerPoint so I can see y'all and see what's going on in the PowerPoint at the same time. So let's see. We are going to start here. So can y'all see our compensation plan, how we get paid? Can y'all see that? Okay, so there are 11 different ways that we get paid with Plexus, and it's kind of like, wow, to think about. There's been people that have joined Plexus that have been with other network marketing companies before, and they say that ours, compared to almost everybody across the board, is one of the most generous compensation plans out there. So it's just a good feeling to know that, and just feel like, I mean, they really do spoil their ambassadors. Okay, this is really small on your screen right now, and you don't have to worry about that. This is just our overall compensation plan right here. It looks like Chinese maybe when you first see it, and it looks overwhelming, but we're going to break it down step by step. At the top, it talks about your ambassador rank, and then retail commission under that, and welcome pack bonuses. So we're about to go over all the little nitty-gritty details about each of those. Okay, so the first way that we get paid is through PV. And I know a lot of y'all already know this, but in case I need to go over it again, I'm just gonna do the basics. PV is personal volume. That's what it stands for. The first 100 PV goes back to Plexus. But from 100 over, you start making commissions. So from 100 PV points to 499, you get 15% commission. Then from 500 PV and up, you get 25% commission. So kind of like what I tell people as a good first goal when you're starting out with Plexus is to get about 3 customers and place your own order, which would get you usually around close to 500 PV, depending on what they order. And then on the other hand, try to reach silver, which we'll go over that in just a few minutes. But it really is a big difference in your paycheck when you jump from 15% commission to 25. So I would say a good goal to have is to always try to reach that 500 PV. It sounds like a lot, but it's very, very possible to do. If you have just a handful of customers placing their order, then this helps you. Your orders and your customer orders go towards your overall PV. So it's great to know that our orders go towards this overall volume that we have, and we get paid from our own orders as well. So this has nothing to do with ambassadors you sign up. This is simply our orders and customer orders, okay? All right. The next way we get paid is when you sign up an ambassador, they're considered your level 1 ambassador. You're their sponsor. You're their level, or the person underneath you is your level 1. You personally sponsor them. So whatever PV they get, let's say they get 1,000 PV, you get 5% of that, of their commission. So they have 1,000 PV, you get 5% of that. So you get paid off of their commission and PV that they are making as well. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but as you grow, it really can add up when you have a good wide range of personally sponsored ambassadors, and they're really doing well, and they're doing a lot of personal volume. Then you really, that can add up. So again, you do not get the 5% commission from them until they reach that 100 PV and up, because that first 100 goes back to Plexus. So we don't get anything, they don't, and we don't, from that first 100 PV, 100 PV and up. Okay, the next way, the third way is we get paid is through preferred customer bonuses. And this is one of my favorite ways that we get paid. I love it. I think this is very unique compared to other companies out there as well. So when we have a person that wants to become a customer, you know that we have two options for them to choose: retail, most expensive, one-time order they place, or preferred. With the preferred, they do get on auto shipments, but I always give them extreme confidence, because it's the truth, that don't worry about the auto shipments. Don't freak out when I say that. You create your own username and password. You have complete control of your orders. That's the way that everyone, in my opinion, that becomes a customer should go, because it's an advantage to them to save the money. Plus, it's an advantage to us because we get bonuses for every single order that they place. Not just the first order, but every order. So if they only ordered Plexus Slim from you, you are going to automatically get a $15 bonus from that. If they order a triplex, you get a $20 bonus. So let's say you have 3 preferred customers ordering a triplex. This is not getting compensation just from PV. This is besides that. You are getting a $60 bonus just from that. So if you think about it, if you have 10 preferred customers, I mean, that really can add up. I love the preferred customer bonuses. All right, moving on. Another way is we get welcome pack bonuses. So like I talked about before, when you personally sign up somebody, you're their sponsor, and they're considered your level 1 ambassador. If your level 1's name, let's say, is Sally, if she signs up someone, let's say David is considered your level 2 ambassador. If David signs up Sue is your level 3 ambassador, so on and so forth. Y'all following me so far? I know y'all can't talk. I like the nods though. Okay, so everyone that signs up, I believe, needs to go ahead and get a welcome pack. If y'all don't know this already, welcome packs are a one-time opportunity for people to get their products even lower than wholesale. So, I mean, why not get it? Plus, you're getting our awesome welcome pack thing that has all the information in it, which, y'all, when I signed up, the welcome packs were like dinky compared to the ones we have now. I love our new welcome packs. They're just full of information, and I've really used it for reference. If y'all haven't looked at yours, if y'all got a welcome pack, I really encourage you to go look at that, because it really is full of some great information in there. So anyway, welcome packs, one-time offer to get your products lower than wholesale. If for some reason someone did not get a welcome pack and they skipped it and they just ordered something else, they do have 30 days that they can call customer service. But I think someone just told me this week that they saw it even in their back office as an option. They didn't even have to call customer service. They have 30 days to take advantage of that. So we only have $99 welcome packs and $199 welcome packs, only 2 options. So, you know, if you have any graphics saved to your phone, it looks like a big, you know, amount of products, you know that's going to be the $199. If it's a smaller amount, like a triplex, it's going to be the $99. As you sign up your personally sponsor and ambassador, for every $99 welcome pack that is bought from someone you personally sponsored, you get a $25 bonus. If they buy the $199, you get a $50 bonus. So again, that really adds up. So anyway, yeah, if you just sponsored 2 people this month and they bought welcome packs and they only got the $99, you automatically get a $50 bonus. Again, that really adds up. And what's so awesome is we get paid 3 levels down for that. So I get commission from people that are underneath me in my downline, signing up people and buying welcome packs. So again, the bigger that you grow, the more that all this stuff really adds up over time. Okay. Now, going on to promotions. When we promote, we get a one-time achievement bonus. So, like I said earlier, a good rule of thumb when you first start is to try to reach 500 PV and also to go silver. Going silver means you have personally sponsored 3 ambassadors. So it just takes 3 people. I think even if you don't care much about this business and you just want to get your products paid for, or you're on the other hand and say the sky's the limit, I think everyone can go silver. It is so simple, it's very achievable, and I just say, why not? Why not? So with silver, you get a $100 one-time achievement bonus. When you go gold, a $250, and y'all see so on and so forth. Okay, if you think about it, if you this month signed up 3 people and they all got welcome packs, that's $75 in bonuses if they got the $99 welcome pack. And if that means you go silver, so that's another $100. So just in bonuses, you get $175. So I love it. That's awesome. All right, let me see. It's been a while since I've looked at this. What is this showing? Oh, this is just showing for the different ranks that you can be in Plexus, what it takes to get to those ranks. So I know it's probably kind of small for y'all right now. I'm so sorry. But right here, silver is showing you need to personally sponsor 3 ambassadors. You get a $100 bonus. Okay, I'm only going to go over to the next one, gold, and then I'm going to go to the next slide. So for gold, you need to have 100 pay points, and we're going to go over that in a minute. From after silver to rank up, it's all about points. It's not about just personally sponsoring 3 ambassadors. It's about points. Then you get a $250 bonus, and you can get paid on 5 different levels, which means, you know, this person sponsors this person. That's your level 2. This, you know, goes down. So you can get paid on 5 different levels. As you grow in your rank, you can get paid all the way to 7 levels down. So if you see these diamonds in the company or jewels in the company, they're getting paid 7 levels down, and no telling how many thousands of people are on their team they're getting paid from. So it's pretty mind-blowing. All right. Here is the nitty-gritty part of the whole talk tonight. Everybody gets confused with this. I did. If you were confused tonight, we're going to try to help you not be confused. Okay, so to rank up, like I was talking about, after silver, it takes points. And some of y'all are very interested in this because you're close to silver, or you're interested in, you know, doing this. So you're like, okay, I need to go ahead and know what this is. So you only get pay points when your ambassador gets 100 PV or over. So for your levels 1 through 3, you get 5 points each. So like I was talking about, Sally signed up David, David signed up Sue. Sue is your level 3, it's going down in levels. So as you go down in levels, you get less points per person. So in the beginning, we're just going to think about the levels 1 through 3 because that's where, you know, almost all of us are. So this is just a little graphic showing you that the PV over here that each person has. You can see once you start adding ambassadors, you'll see this in your detailed genealogy report. Once they hit that 100 PV, you start getting the points from them. It's mainly going to be the 5 points because you're probably most likely just going to have levels 1 through 3 right now. Okay, so that's not the hard part to understand. This is the part that I really want to go over. What are pay points? Like, what in the world are they? And how do we get paid if we have an ambassador versus getting a customer? Because PV is pretty straightforward. So I'm going to just read from the slide. Pay point is basically a profit sharing system. At the end of every month, Plexus' profit is divided in half. half goes back to the company, and the other half is divided among the ambassadors through pay points. So the bigger the month that Plexus has had, let's say they had a special or they have New Slim next month, that's available for everybody, our pay point is going to be even bigger. Each qualified ambassador that has 100 PV go through their website, like I was saying, they have to have 100 PV for you to get points from them, entitles you to receive pay points. So let's say you have an ambassador you signed up last month, and this month they're only ordering 90 PV worth. You're not getting pay points from them. How does Plexus determine the value of the pay points? So, like I said, half of the Plexus profit divided among the total ambassador pay points equals the amount per pay point. Okay, y'all got me so far? Understand? Everybody good? Okay. I don't think I can see the chat box right now, sadly. So I hope y'all have a question, just unmute yourself. Just don't worry about the chat box right now. Okay, I'm letting it be a moment of silence. Anybody have a question so far? Okay. So this is an example. April 2015, the pay point value was $2.90. So if you have 4 ambassadors, they're your levels 1 through 3. You're getting 5 points per ambassador, because let me show you this again. You get 5 points every time they get 100 PV or over per ambassador, okay? So 20 pay points means that that's 4 ambassadors that have had 100 PV go through their website times the value of the pay point. And somebody's not on mute. If y'all don't mind making sure that you are. It's not that bad. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Okay, so 20 pay points times the value of the pay point for that month is how much money you make off your ambassadors. Gold is 100 pay points you have to have. That means that you have basically 20 ambassadors underneath you. You're getting 5 points per ambassador, giving you 100 points, times the value of that month, and the April 2015 was $2.90. You get $290. So, you might be asking yourself, okay, so should I sign up an ambassador, or is it going to be more helpful if I had higher PV? If you want to do this and you're trying to grow, and you really, can see yourself possibly wanting to have a few people underneath you, then over time, the pay points will really add up. Like this $290 is not factoring in your PV that you get every month from your own orders and customer orders. It's not factoring in the amount and bonuses you got from the welcome packs for anybody you signed up. It's not factoring in your personally sponsored ambassadors where you get 5% of their overall PV. So I'm telling you all this because at the end of the month, when you really are growing, it adds up. I know I keep saying this, but it does. And so the pay points they're hard to understand. So y'all have any questions before I keep moving on? Because this is the hardest part. So if y'all have questions, this is the time to ask. And if you just don't understand this slide at all, I'll try to explain it again. So y'all just be honest with me. Y'all unmute yourselves if you have anything. I'm going to wait for just a second. I guess I did a good job explaining it. And again, once I started gaining ambassadors, I was like, okay, I can't remember how exactly this works again, and that's okay. Before we move on, I do want to tell you this. When you sign up an ambassador, they get a welcome pack. You do not get pay points that first month because you're getting a welcome pack bonus. It's from the second month on, every time they get that 100 PV, that you're getting paid points from them. So again, that's going silver doesn't require points. It's just personally sponsoring people. It can be a combination of them ordering a welcome pack, and maybe somebody you signed up last month having 100 PV go through their website. It can be all 3 new people that got all welcome packs, but it just takes personally sponsoring 3 people, and they can either buy a welcome pack or they can have 100 PV worth to help you reach the rank of silver. Does that make sense? Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to say about that. This is a good time for me to go over convenience orders. And we've really been emphasizing this more and more. Candace, if y'all don't know who she is, she's our Emerald Upline Ambassador, retired pharmacist. She has been just really wanting us, when we sign up a new ambassador, to really, really encourage them to have their convenience order on. The reasoning behind this is, number one, it helps them stay on top of being consistent with their products. So the next month comes around and they, it's time for them to reorder. It'll either automatically go through, or they can have control over it and kind of edit it to what their needs are. But it also is security for you to make sure that they have at least 100 PV going through their website for you to get paid points. If you feel like it's just someone that's not going to maybe do that in the beginning, and they're maybe only going to order just a little bit, maybe like the second month only order something like X Factor and that's it, they definitely need to be your customer first. You can always upgrade and then customer very, very easily. So if I'm iffy about anybody, I kind of like say, well, why don't you try this first? Why don't you go the preferred customer route? We can always upgrade you if you're ready for wholesale and you love this. That's simple. But there are a few people that either want the wholesale discount, they want to get their products paid for because they do not want it to come out of their budget every month, or they have a friend or family member or their husband wants to be on it too, then it's a no-brainer for them to become an ambassador, even if they don't want to sell. So kind of what I say, and I have saved in the notes of my phone. If y'all don't have stuff saved in the notes of your phone, I really highly encourage y'all to start doing that with certain things. But I have saved in there steps for preferred customers. I just shoot a text. It's already written out. If they say, okay, I'm ready to become a customer, I'm ready to become an ambassador. It's that simple. Copy, paste. There you go. Here's my website. Here's my ambassador ID, whatever. But in the ambassador sign-up steps, I have put your convenience order on. Don't worry about this. If we need to change it next month, we will. Because it is that simple. It's not like a trick. We're trying to help them be consistent with their products. So if we need to edit it, no biggie. So I've had really good response from people keeping turning on their convenience orders from the very, very start. All right, I'm going to move on, and we're almost done. This is something that a lot of us talk about a good bit. It's called the power of 3, and it's probably kind of sounds cheesy, but y'all, this is how you do this. If you sponsor 3 ambassadors and everyone in your organization duplicated your efforts, this is what it would look like. So this is me. This is my level 1 ambassadors. I get 5 points per ambassador, which gives me 15 points. Let's say you only have 3 ambassadors over time that want to get their products paid for, or they want to share, or they want to do it as a business, and they sign up 3 people, each. Then that's giving you, that's giving you 45 points. If they sign up 3 each, 135, level 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 levels deep, you can go and get paid. And that's your team. So if you look at this, it's like, that seems pretty simple. It really is. Total ambassadors, total points. Y'all, these points right here, that's diamond. top rank in the company. It's pretty incredible. It's not hard. It's simple. It's not overwhelming. You can have 3 ambassadors, and that's it. And if you teach them how to do this, they sign up 3, and it just duplicates over time. And so just like to show y'all that if y'all are a visual learner, this is just a good, chance to see that, the thought of diamond is really not that far off, if that's something that you're interested in. So I'm not a big fan of this slide. It's just busy, but let's see. Like I said, it's been a while since I've looked at this. So, if you're asking yourself again, customers versus ambassadors, what should I do? Who should I sign up as this or that? This is just the breakdown of what you get, customers versus ambassadors. Customers, straightforward. Ambassadors, you get a lot of different ways you can get paid, and you're building your team. So just throwing this out there in case y'all didn't know this. So when you become Emerald, that's when everything changes. So we have silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, emerald, sapphire, diamond. Emerald is where Candace is. And I say that because, y'all, we know her. She is our upline, and she's just a normal person that has been with us and just shares her heart and her testimony, and she's Emerald. And when you go that high in your rank, you get Alexis. You get a yearly trip to Hawaii. She has gone on live on Facebook twice, has been to Hawaii 2 times. Just sharing like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm here. I can't believe y'all have sent me here. It's so awesome. And then you get 3% in the Emerald Pool bonus. So that's basically you get 3% in the total profit of the company. And she said it's like the biggest jump in the world, just going from, let's see, did I say senior ruby? Yeah, senior ruby to emerald. Sapphire, you get the same thing, and then you get the emerald pool bonus plus a 1% sapphire bonus, and then diamond, you get even more. So we do have someone in our company that has double ranked to diamond. Absolutely incredible. She's making 6 figures a month easily. Her name is Celeste Wynn. She's I follow her on Facebook and stuff. She's just a normal person. Her husband, I think, was in the ministry or something, and that's just incredible. So sometimes when people go diamond, they re-enter themselves again to start ranking up. So you'll see like such and such got this rank. It's she's a diamond gold. That means she's a diamond plus she's ranked to gold. So it's just crazy. It's a lot of people have achieved that kind of stuff too. It's not a far off thought. Like, again, we know somebody that's done that. That's right there in our plan. So, yeah, that's really it. I really just wanted to go over the pay points, and because a lot of us can get easily confused with that. And that's about it. I'm gonna, I'm not gonna stop the recording quite yet, because y'all might have a question now. So someone that might watch this later might have the same question. Y'all talk to me. Just say hey.
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
Can you go back to, like, I'm so new, not have anybody signed up under me yet. The 15%, could you do a little example on what that looks like with just PV for rank silver?
Yes. So, okay, PV, personal volume. Again, it comes from your orders and your customer orders. So let's say you place $100. It's basically dollar for dollar. It's a little bit different. And we have, if y'all don't have this, please let me know, because y'all need to have this saved to your phone. If you don't have like a chart, a graphic that has the chart of our products and then the different routes from ambassador, retail, preferred, and what PV you get per product depending on which person you are. Y'all need to have that saved to your phone because it helps you see like how much PV you get for each product and each thing depending on if your customer retail or preferred, and so on and so forth. So let's say you got $100 worth of PV, Christina, and then you had, let's say you had 3 customers this month that ordered around 100 PV worth as well. So you got the 5, well, that would be 400 PV. So then you get $60 in commission only from PV. Okay. Now that has nothing to do with ambassadors. When you sign up ambassadors, you get the welcome pack bonuses when they order a welcome pack, the $25 or the $50. And then that's all you get if they order a welcome pack this month. But next month, am I breaking up? Says my internet is unstable. Am I good? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Yes. Yeah.
So next month, after, they've gotten the welcome pack this month, next month, you're going to be thinking about the pay points that you're going to be getting from them. So it depends on how much overall the company has made in profit. They divide half of it to ambassadors and half of it goes back to the company. And then if, let's say you signed up 2 people this month, and next month they get 100 PV go through their website, they're going to be considered your level 1 ambassadors. You get 5 points per ambassador that's your levels 1 through 3 when they get 100 PV or over. So you're going to get 10 points from 2 people. Got it so far? Okay. So the 10 points, let's say the pay point value is $3. So you do 10 times 3, which is $30 you get from them. So that's just kind of a quick example.
Where did you get the amount from that you used for PV alone?
The PV for like customers and us?
Mm-hmm. Like say I had 275. I know I don't get any for the first 100. That was like my own. Mm-hmm. And then the 175 above it, how much am I getting per point? That
has nothing. So that has nothing to do with pay points. Pay point. Okay, so
right.
Pay points have to do with ambassadors. You're saying personal volume PV, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you'll get, if you said 275, the first 100 goes back to Plexus. So you're getting paid off 175. And then because you haven't reached 500 PV yet, you're doing 15% commission. So you do 175 times 15%, and that'll be your commission in just PV, not including everything else. Then, like I said, the 500 PVs, when you go to the 25% commission jump, you do the same thing. Let's say you have 600 PV, that first 100 goes back to Plexus. You're getting paid off to 500 times 25%. That's how you configure that amount. Is that helpful?
Yes, that helps me a lot.
Good. Anybody else? I'm sorry this lasted longer than normal because I didn't get a good start. I need to talk to Candace. She's really tech savvy. I'm going to be like, okay, girl, I need like Zoom 101 lessons because every time I have something that happens. Okay, I'm going to at least stop the recording.